Hey, Stephen. You have an update on Christian Wood?
No update. He's a game time decision.
Do you have any more that you can tell us about the starting lineup? Is that TBD because of that?
Yeah, it's TBD because of that. We could go small. We could go bigger. I just got to wait and see what's up with C. Wood.
Thank you.
Yep.
Jonathan Fagan.
Stephen, as we've watched what's unfolding in Washington throughout the day, is that something you've talked to or will talk to players about before this game?
I haven't decided yet. I've been obviously watching it all day and disappointed in how everything's kind of unfolding. Obviously, our country's divided right now, and it's really disappointing to see. And, it's kind of a cloud over me at this point right now, just because talking to my daughters about it and really just watching the news all day is not a good thing. It's funny, I tell my mom watches CNN constantly, like all day long, and she's depressed all day long. I'm like, Mom, you got to stop watching that stuff. And then that was me today, just watching and really paying attention to the division and the, lawlessness. I mean, you never think that you would see something like that in this time, in this day. That seems like it would happen in another country or in another era. But that's who we are right now. That's where we are right now. And I'm not sure if I'm going to bring it up with the team or not. I'm sure I will at some point. It's just the timing of it has to be right. And I'm not sure if pregame is the time to do it.
Well, you kind of alluded to this then, and I understand this is all of our business that we do for a living, but is it hard to think about playing a game at a time like this?
Absolutely. It definitely is. I mean, this is what I've been doing for the last few hours, not necessarily concentrating on Indiana Pacers, concentrating on the United States of America, which is infinitely more important than a basketball game. But my job is to coach this team and do the best that I can to lead us to a victory and make sure that the players are in a good place to where they can perform their best. But as far as the division, and there's so many layers to it, right? So there's what's going on in at the Capitol building, and then there's the why, and then there's the why for that, like the division and all of this other stuff. So there is a long history of division in our country when it comes to political party, but it seems like right now there's more of a division in like just humanity, and that's what I'm grappling with and struggling with right now.
Thank you.
Adam Spaulding.
Stephen, along those lines, have you had a conversation with anyone on your team or anyone with the Pacers about not playing this game tonight?
No.
Kelly Iko.
Coach, just about your team, is there a possibility that some guys might not feel as comfortable playing tonight as others? Have you thought about that?
I don't think that'll be an issue. It's different from when we were in the bubble, for good or for bad. I mean, there was such a spotlight on social justice and things of the sort when we were in the bubble, and it kind of gets diluted the further away from the bubble that you get. And I actually brought it up to the team maybe a week ago, as far as let's make sure that all of the things that they have been fighting for and all of the things initiatives that we've been working for, okay, the vote is over, but now what's next for our group? And really kind of making sure that spotlight that was a big deal in the bubble continues to be a big deal for our group. But, it gets diluted and life kind of goes on, and I'm not sure actually how the players are feeling about it. There are probably some who just saw it on their Instagram feed and maybe don't know the depth of it, and there's probably some who are pretty upset about it. But, it's just a hard one. It's just hard.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.